Hi friends, this is Suzy, your Candy Crush guru. It is September 18th, 2024. I'm here for my Wordle and Quordle of the day and to commemorate this day back in 1850 when the New York Daily Times was first published. That, of course, became the New York Times, which currently publishes Wordle. So I do I've always enjoyed the puzzles of the New York Times, but I don't like the fact that media these days tends to be so biased. So I always use these opportunities as a warning. If you follow a particular newspaper or radio program or, TV program, just make sure you understand how they skew so you can look at it through that filter. Make sure you get your news as close to center as possible so that you're getting true information instead of other people's opinions telling you how you should view that info. All right, off my soapbox. Anytime media comes up, that's what I have to say. And you might choose to only view things that are on your side of the spectrum. Whether that's the left or the right, you can choose that, but just be aware that's what you're doing. That's what I aim for. All right, so I'm going to use the word times as my inspiration word for the day. I'm thinking since this celebrates New York Times and the Wordle is in New York Times, and this has a T and an E and an S, plus another vowel, I'm hoping I get a lot of good stuff like I've been lately. Oh my goodness, what a bust. Oh, that was awful. All right, so what letters do we have left? We have R, L, N. Our vowels, we have A, O, U, and sometimes Y. Oops, forgot to put the caps on. I'll do that now. All right, so let's see. I see rainy, but we've already used the I. I see renal, but we've already used the E. Learn, but we've already used the E. Gnarly, but there's no G. That's what I want to do. That would be perfect. Gnarly. We would get all of the letters I want, but it has to start with a G or they just won't accept it. We could do... I see the phrase run away in here. Not quite, but enough letters that's what I keep seeing. If we're going to exclude one of these letters, what is it going to be? Probably the N, because I'll go with the first two. They're the most common. Ow, I'm just having a hard time with this. What if we do... Rolfie. I was hoping I'd be able to come up with something like that. Larpy. I don't think larpy is a word, but we're going to try it. No, because larping is a thing. You might not know of it, but larping is a thing. What about larky? Oh, larky's a word. Ooh, and that gave us a Y and it gave us an L. So we get something now to go with. We get to put the Y here. The L could go here, here, or here. Oh, we still need a vowel. So what vowels do we have that we haven't used yet? O or U? Or both? What about... I'm looking in here that, what can we use that we haven't yet? What about the word bow, B-O-U-G-H? That would get us a lot of letters, including these vowels here. It won't help us to place the L, but I think that I need to figure out what else is in this. Oh, I don't know. What if it's a double L? What if it's something like folly or fully or bully or pulley or polly or golly? Oh, golly, I don't know what to do. Oh, this is tough. What about gold? Would that work? Is that a word? Ah, shoot. I thought it was an archaic spelling of the word gold. That's not going to get it for us. I thought that would give us an L here, maybe a G and an O if it's golly or gully. So that's not a word, so we didn't waste that. There are so many things this could be. It can be way too many things. Way too many things just with the LL configuration. And if it's not an LL configuration, what if it's something like flowy? I mean, it could be. Oh. I do want to check the O and the U. What about bow? I'm going to go with bow. I could go doe. I'm going to go bow. I think it's bully. It's not bully, but there's a U. Hold on. We haven't excluded anything there. The U could go here or here or here. What if it is a ULL proposition? ULL. What could it be? It could be pulley. It could be, oh, dully. It could be fully. It could be, is cully a word? It's a PDF. I need to have something with all three of those letters. Okay, I think I can do this. Nope, I can't. Faped, fooped. I was thinking the D at the end would allow me to do, I could do an ED thing, but with the P and the F, those aren't good letters. So let me try this. Pafed, peft, piffed, puffed, poofed. Fooped, fipped, fepped, faped. That's not working. Shoot. Okay, so I have to get at least 2 of these. What if I do... I could do puffy. I can do puffy. This is still not going to be conclusive. This is going to tell me if I'm correct with this ULL. This is going to tell me if it's going to be pulley or fully. But then I still have to, let's say I get an F. I still have to take a risk that it's fully. But I would help get that U placed because right now that U is not there. So that would tell me if the U goes there, which I kind of think it has to. With how much we've excluded, I think the U goes here. I really do. With the L going 1, oh, it could be... No, it can't be bulky. We got rid of the B. I'm going to do this. And if nothing shows up, I'm going to try dully. And I don't think it is dully. And if the P or the F try up, I'm going to try pulley or fully. Fully. I'm going to try fully. I think this is going to be it. If not, I've got 1 shot left. Oh, this one's tough. Hallelujah, we got it. Oh my goodness. That was a tough one. Well, I started out with times, which I thought was going to be spectacular. No. No help whatsoever. Except for the fact that it excluded things. All right, I have to get over that mentally because now it's time to transition into Quordle. Fishy. Budge. Clown. Tramp. I like to use 4 standard words that give me 20 unique letters. I have got no R here. So, cadre. C, A could go here, D, R could go here, E can't go there, so it's not that. Good thing I checked. Cedar. C, E could go here, D, A could go here, R could go here. I feel better about that. I'm willing to take a risk on it. There we go. Oh, and that gave us another placement here. Medic. C can't go there, so an M is a likely suspect. M could go here, ED, I could go here, C could go here, and we really have limited that, so I feel good about that. We've excluded the M over here, but look at this. Might. M-I-G-H-T. Sometimes I could probably get things more easily, but I focus in on one thing, on one of these 4 panels. M-I-G could go here, H-T could go here. We can't transpose those, so that has to be might. We know the M does not go there. So probably it's going to be the N. N-E. No, maybe not. Venom. V-E-N-O-M. We only have 4 letters, so we're going to have to either reuse or pull something in. I think the V makes perfect sense here. V could go here. E. N could go here. O could go here. M could go here. If it's not Venom, I'm going to be surprised. There we go. And I still had one more shot just in case. That is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Hold on a minute. I found a new game that they have that I have to try. Tightrope, a daily trivia game. I used to be excellent at Trivial Pursuit, and I think it's because it came out when I was a senior in high school, and so all of the information that was contained there was information that I was aware of through pop culture. But now I'm 58, and I don't pay attention as much to pop culture. So I'm not used to hearing sports teams, for the sports categories, or, there's more history now that I have to try to remember, and it's further away from when I learned it in school. I'm going to try this, but I'm not expecting much. I used to do great at trivia, and now I don't think so. So Tightrope, 9 questions, tread carefully. I'm reading that as read carefully. Wednesday, September 18th, play. I should have done how to play. Oh, good, it showed up anyway. Tightrope is a daily trivia game with 9 interesting questions. You have 15 seconds, oh my goodness, to answer each question. If you get 3 wrong, you lose. The questions get harder as each quiz progresses, and the quizzes get harder each day of the week. Enjoy the walk. So I don't like the 15 seconds because what if I misspell it? If you're playing a Trivial Pursuit game with friends and you need 15 seconds, you can say the word and not worry about spelling it. And spelling is an issue for me. So, I'm gonna go. Got it. Play. The Coinage Act of 1873 requires which Latin phrase to appear on all U.S. coins e pluribus unum? Okay, it's no spelling. I love that. Which of these terms best describes vitriolic speech? Harsh, uplifting, boring, funny, harsh. Give me more vocab. When combined with baking soda, vinegar causes a large foaming reaction because it is what? Vinegar is an acid. A conductor on the Underground Railroad who also served as a scout for Union forces was buried with military honors in 1913. Bessie Coleman, Harriet Beecher Stowe, Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman. Requiring the use of a ferry, which of these U.S. state capitals cannot be reached by roads alone? Oh. Is it Juneau? Is it Tallahassee? It's Juneau. Okay. Spending warmer months as far north as southern Canada, thousands of which animals migrate en masse to Mexico each winter. Monarch butterfly. I knew that one. Using superior naval strength, U.S. Navy Commodore Matthew Perry forcibly opened relations with which isolationist country? I'm going to say Japan? I knew Japan was isolationist. I know a lot of them are and were. Which of these fabrics gets its name from a region of France known for making sturdy cotton twill cloth? Denim, velvet, linen, corduroy? Oh, denim. Okay. That was one. Which of these famous paintings is a fresco? Creation of Adam by Michelangelo. Okay. All right. Well, better than I expected because guess what? No pop culture in that one. Oh my goodness. Correct answers. Oh, and you get points based on how quickly. Well, the time bonus is going to be difficult for me because I had to read them aloud, and that takes a little extra. Difficulty bonus points 240. I don't think I have much control over that. Tightropes crossed 1. Current streak 1. Longest streak 1. Let me review the answers. What was the one I got wrong? So I knew that. E pluribus unum. Harsh. I know vitriolic. I know vinegar is an acid, but it takes a while. I had to go back and look and see how they were spoken of. So when combined with baking soda, that is an introductory clause. Vinegar is the subject, and I had to distinguish that in reading, and that can be tough to do. I can see where some people might say a base with that. Yeah, Harriet Tubman. That one was, to me, one of the easiest. I just wanted to make sure I was getting it right. So I wanted to look at everything. That was a guess. I mean, an educated guess, but a guess. Monarch butterfly. I knew that one. That one was an educated guess. Less of a guess than the capital. Denim was just wrong. Yeah, and I kind of, I was fairly certain it wasn't linen. It was a toss-up between denim and corduroy. And I just didn't know with the spelling. I thought, this one has more vowels. The French love their vowels. Yeah, just got it wrong. Yeah. And if I had a second guess, I would have gone with denim. But even knowing what I know, corduroy still kind of makes a little more sense to me. I don't know why. Because it's wrong. I mean, obviously it's wrong. I don't know my French geography, so I didn't know that there was a place called denim. And yeah, fresco, that one was one of the easiest. I was looking for Last Supper, actually, and the reason it took me any time to guess this one is because Last Supper wasn't there. A lot of people don't realize that it's a fresco. So, all right. That is it for me. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. This is not one that I'm going to pick up and start doing on a regular basis. Nope, because of the timed limit, I'm not going to do that. So I'm not going to be recording this, but I always like to show you what new things are popping up in case you're interested. Thank you. Bye-bye.